Hello everybody, happy International Women's Day. It is one of the best days ever because just reminding all of you queens that you are a queen, never forget it, and do your thing. But on another note, I'm trying to do a makeup look today fit for a queen. I'm thinking cut crease for sure. And I think I'm gonna use my Vivid Farmasi palette because I've just really been vibing with that. And it's also the current Instagram giveaway that I'm doing. Here she is. These are all of the 18 colors that you get in the Vivid palette. And I love it because this is what I made my Euphoria looks in, but I'm also gonna show you how you can do like an everyday look or like, I don't know if I would call it every day. Well, maybe every day for me because like I love to do a cut crease, but like a more neutral look because they do have neutral colors in this palette. So like for instance, for like today's look, I'm gonna use Charmer right here up in the corner. And then I'm also gonna use these two browns at the bottom, which are called Harvest and Terra Rose. And then maybe a little bit of the Magnificent Mauve in the middle. I don't know, we'll see. We'll mess around. And then like probably a little shimmer, but more nude colors. Let's get into it. First things first, I'm gonna get my hair out of the way. I really love these headbands. Okay, these are gross. They need to be cleaned, but like they're so fluffy and they're so cute and I love them. So I'm starting with eyes today. We are going in with none other than one of the best pro bases ever. But seriously, P. Louise Base Pro, amazing, from the UK, worth every penny. I just ordered new ones too, because I can't help myself. And this is the base color too, but I got one, I got the zero, like the white one too, that I could use for clients. And then I got a darker one for clients with deeper skin tones, and it's just literally the best product ever. You guys have to have this in your kit, seriously. Watch her videos. She always has a flat brush that she uses, and I love her accent. She's like, pat, 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 pat. So we're gonna basically take some of this. I'm gonna put it right directly onto my eyeball, and I'm gonna just pat and make sure that we get all that color there. And then you're gonna wanna be really careful underneath the brow. Sometimes if I have extra too, I'll just use that to carve out the top of my brow. You can see we have a really nice even surface here to begin our cut crease. I also say you usually like wait 60 seconds for it to get like a little bit tacky before you start to put on your eyeshadow. Promised, I'm using my Vivid Farmasi palette, and we're gonna go in with some nude colors. I wanna start with the cut crease. I'm gonna start with this shade right here, which is called Terra Rosa. Take a small, fluffier brush, and we are gonna start just in the crease. And you can see, because I've been dilly-dallying, sometimes it will crease and you just have to go back in and pop, 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 just to smooth it out. Okay, perfect. So like I said, we're gonna go in and we're literally just gonna do a line right up here. So I did the other eye. Then I'm gonna go in with Charmer, which is this really light shade up in the corner. And I'm gonna blend up here right under the brow. Now we're gonna cut the crease. You're gonna take more of this P. Louise base on the same flat brush, and you're literally gonna carve out your crease very carefully. So you're gonna follow your lid, just like this. Sometimes you might need a little bit more. I always try not to, it's actually, I don't know where my palettes are. It'd probably be easier if I just put it on a palette. Also, if you look up, see where it goes? That's where your natural crease is. It's a good outline. Next, I'm gonna go in with this Moon Orchid color. It's like very sparkly. I'm gonna put that right on the lid. I really want it to sparkle. Check that out. I really like this color in this palette, guys. It's like, you know how sometimes with like sparkle colors, you can't really like see them. They don't really show up. This is not that color. Crease is cut. I'm gonna go in with the same sparkle color. I don't know how this is gonna look, but I actually wanna take this mauve color right here and kind of like smoke out the corners of my eyes. So we're gonna, I think it will look cute. And I'll give it a little darker. I'm actually gonna take a smudge brush as well and go into the mauve and do my line underneath, but only like halfway in. As we're like using like these colors, I'm gonna go with brown. On top, I have this House Laboratory. It's Lady Gaga's line. I really like this brown liner. Brown just isn't as intense as like the black would be. So now we're gonna go in and complete the face, do the lashes, all that stuff. Ladies, just remember, and gentlemen, my makeup lovers, I should say, don't neglect to prime. And speaking of skin, I'm gonna use some IT Cosmetics CC cream today because that's what I'm feeling like. Look at my skin. It's just glowing. I've done some contour. Now we're gonna go in and do some blush. But not least, we're gonna do some concealer. And really, so I'm using that to lift the eye. Really get that line there. And blend this. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Huda Beauty baking powder just to set under the eyes here, right in the middle of my nose and up here, because this is where I tend to get like oily, and a little bit down here too. I'm not gonna add any more product, but I am gonna go in back in with the same brush and just kind of smudge. All right, we finished it off. We did a little highlighter, you know, touched up the brows, did some lashes, and this is the final result. So, like I mentioned, the Vivid palette, awesome, because you can do like more of a neutral look, or, which I'm sure people are laughing at me that this is neutral because this is like, you know, neutral for me, but I mean like neutral colors, like browns and more like not, you know, like euphoria neon colors. So hope you guys like this look. If you have any questions about the Farmasi products, how to get them, let me know. My friend sells them locally in Cranston, Rhode Island. And tell me what you guys want to see next. But happy International Women's Day. I love you all. You're beautiful inside and out, no matter what. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.